So I'm back and I now have a list and we're going to talk about it. Ding! So today I'm going to be ranking all of the Rusicals from RuPaul's Drag Race. I have 17 items in my list. I know I'm missing at least one. I've watched seasons 1 through 17. And then I watched All Stars 1 through 8. So I'm missing All Stars 9. And I don't know if there's one in All Stars 10. But if there is, it's not on this list. So don't get mad at me if those are your favorite Rusicals now. They're not. We're gonna just start at the bottom with Farmer Rusical, which I believe was in season 10. And I say I believe it's in season 10 because I genuinely do not remember a single thing about Farmer Rusical. I don't rewatch it. I don't re-listen to it very much. It just, exists. 16, I have Trump the Unauthorized Rusical. And I really like... Who's in that? Alexis Michelle's performance. That sounds correct. I really like Alexis Michelle's performance in Trump the Rusical. And I like a couple of the songs. I like how Evie Oddly does. One that was a choice for a season that Nina West was on, making Nina West play a Trump supporter. Choices. And also I just don't like it. So that's about all I can say. This is Farmer Rusical is in the bottom because it's forgetful. Trump is in the bottom because I genuinely do not like it. I genuinely actively skip it in my playlists. Do not seek it out. That sort of thing. Number 15 is Bitch Perfect, just because it's kind of forgettable. I mean, it's from season 8. Season 8 was the first season of Drag Race I ever watched. And I remember all of the performances of the shady bitches, but all of the lady bitches kind of fell flat to me, and I don't really like the performances from anyone in that group, in that Rusical challenge. Besides, Robbie Turner, which is so weird to say, because I otherwise don't think about Robbie Turner ever, but, yeah. I just think it was so unbalanced. The groups were just so unbalanced that, yeah. Number 14 is Glamazonian Airways. Welcome aboard Glamazonian Airways, Queens of the Sky. And I remember a lot of the parts from that Rusical, so that's why it's not lower, because it's memorable to me, but I don't really remember who does any of the parts because I just re-listened to it on Spotify. It gets bonus points for being season 7, I think. I like that cast a lot. Number 13, some people don't consider this a Rusical, I don't think. I don't know if it's considered a Rusical. I consider it a Rusical because it reminds me of some other Rusicals they've done. But the All Stars 6 Hall of Fame halftime show. I mean, we had some standout performances in this one. We had Jan doing Lady Gaga. We had TKB doing Beyonce. We had Ginger Minj doing Fergie. Pandora Box doing Carol Channing. Lives in my head rent free. Click clack, click clack. That's the sound of a slingback. Pretty sure she went home for that. Did she? Is that when she went home? I don't remember All Star 6 very well. Kylie Sneak Love with Steven Tyler. It was great. Rewatch it, guys. Rewatch it, I promise it's good. In hindsight, please. 12 is Social Media, just because I could not justify putting it higher. I do like Social Media, but compared to what's coming up, I really don't think I like it more than any any of them because, really, quite frankly, I rewatch it for Utica. I am the perfect media for modern intellectuals, comedians, celebrities, and the political. Even 45, the orange one, used me to post posts most diabolical. I love that part. Lady tweets, probably mostly just because it's Utica. But like, Simone did bad in that challenge. Candy Muse did pretty bad in that challenge. Elliot with 2 T's, but did bad in that challenge. Olivia Lux did okay, but she gets a lot of hate for her performance. Tina Burner was pretty good. I don't think she deserved to be in the bottom, but she was. Rose was wonderful. Like, don't troll on my crusade. Come on, girl. And then Gottmik and Denali were also really wonderful as, like, the Russian bots. Yeah. But, like, it's 12. It's 12th. It's not last, so we're good. At 11, I have Shade. I think it's only up so high because it's the first Rusical, and some of my favorite drag queens are on season 6, and I also just rewatched it. Like, Adore Delano, Bianca Del Rio, Ben de la Creme, like, they're some of my favorite queens, and they're all in Shade. We are the pageant queens. Like, I think it's just recency bias because I just rewatched it. That's about it. At 10 is Kardashians. Kardashians isn't higher because Cynthia Lee Fontaine did not know her words as Kim Kardashian. But I think, like, Alexis Michelle? Yeah, Alexis Michelle. Amateur. Is that a word? And then I like the part with Pheromone and Valentina. We love our big sisters, we're oh so adoring. But your storylines are starting to get a little boring. As the Jenners, yeah, cute. We're in top 10, by the way. That was 10th. 9 is Cher. I like Cher the Rusical. Really, I think of, Cameron Michaels. I think of Ms. Cracker. I screwed up all those words. That's what I think of when I think of Cher. Is I screwed up all those words. Vocoder, something I can believe in. The answer is technology. But yes, I do love Cher though. 8 is Divas. Divas Live from All Stars 3. Yes. Because Trixie Mattel and Ben de la Creme are on that. And the reason it's is so high is because of Ben de la Creme, probably. Guess who's back in the house? Heels click-clacking about. Fine, fresh, feminine style to 11. I'm divine, so heavenly. Gentlemen, slightness. Time search the board, no doubt. As Julie Andrews. But, like, it had really good performances. Milk as whatever Milk was supposed to be. Shangela as Mariah Carey. Bibi Zahara Benet as Diana Ross. Ben de la Creme as Julie Andrews. Trixie Mattel as Dolly Parton. Can I get it to go, Rue? Aja as Amy Winehouse. I'm trying not to forget everyone. I promise. It's just my brain. No one. I don't think anyone did bad on that challenge. Next I have Moulin Rouge. Number 7. I like Moulin Rouge. I love season 14. The only song I really like on Moulin Rouge is Jaloux de ma Jolie. Or as you Americans would say, don't be jealous of my jelly. But I like Willow Pill as the Green Fairy. I like Lady Camden in that Rusical for sure. Not a huge fan of Bosco in that Rusical, and she's like the main character. And also not a huge fan of the fact that like there's two main characters who are not competing queens. Yeah. Number 6 we have Herstory of the World. In the beginning there were 1, 2, 3. Adam and me and my best friend Steve. We started making out in front of me. And what pushes this out of the top 5 is the riggery of it all. Because it was rigged. Because you cannot tell me that all the parts were created equal. You really just can't. You really just can't tell me that Katya was not given an unfair advantage. Was not given an unfair disadvantage as Princess Di. You can't. It's like how in Divas, you cannot tell me that Thorgy Thor's part was just created for Thorgy Thor to do worse. Even though I still think she did really good. For being Stevie Nicks. But like, yeah, Katya's part was not created for her to win that challenge. It was created to get her out because they were rigging it. Anyway, I digress. Next, we have we're at our top 5. For number 5, we have the Wicked Wiz of Oz from season 17. I said, is that water? I don't do water. This might just be recency bias because it's like the newest Rusical. But I don't really care. Susie 2. Jewel Sparkles. 40, 20, 44. Anya Nerve. Yeah. And then like the trio, I like the Friends of Dorothy part a lot. Who's in that? Lana Jarre, Lexi Love, Sam Star's the Wicked Witch of Eastwick. Who's in the... Was meek, scared to speak, not afraid of my tail. Wait, no, that was Lexi Love's part. What was the facts? Just me and my axe. That's lingerie. I think it was Ariadne as the Scarecrow. That sounds correct. But I like that trio. Number 4, Madonna, the Rusical. 'Cause I'm a boy toy, baby. No little girls just like me. I'm the boy toy, baby. I like Jackie Cox a lot. I like Gigi Good in that. I like Crystal Method in it. I like Jade Essence Hall, Widow Von Du. I kind of just like everyone in Madonna. Just all of them across the board. So that's 4th. 3rd place is Sound of Rusic. Plasma Care Reed. Sound of Rusic. The house down. In character the entire time, fully gorgeous. I like the Von Schnaps in that. I think they were all very committed to their characters. I think Safira Crystal was very committed to her character. I think Plain, Q, and Tsunami were very committed to their characters. So just across the board, it seemed like everyone was fully committed to doing Sound of Rusic. So I love it. Similar lines, similar commitment levels in 2, which is Wig Loose. I probably should put 3 above. I probably should have switched Wig Loose and Sound of Rusic. Just because I think Plasma was more committed to being the lead than Lucy LaDuca was. But I really like the songs in Wig Loose, and I really like Anitra and Wig Loose, especially in Mistress. Anitra and Mistress especially in Wig Loose. And then that leaves 1st place. And the only one left is Joan. I like every song from Joan. This is recency bias. I just watched All Stars 8. Be so for real. This is just recency bias. But Lalaurie. Let's go, Joan. Kahana Montrese. James Mansfield. I know James Mansfield goes home for that, and she shouldn't have. Because, come on. Call me your mama dearest. I fucking love it. Candy Muse. No more wire hangers. No more wire hangers. No, 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 no. Be so for real. It's so good. It's just so good. But that's all I have. That's all I have for now. I wasn't even planning on making a video today, but I put makeup on, so I wanted to do something. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, like, comment, hit the subscribe button, do all the YouTuber things. That's it. Have a good one.